Alright, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on? Hello, hello, and welcome. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. I'm doing well. I'm Darkside Phil, and welcome to today's first of two gameplay streams. Yes, yet again, ladies and gentlemen. Today will be a double streaming day, which is perfectly fine, right? It's just not something that I do often, and in fact, this will probably be the last double streaming day for a while. Maybe next week we'll have a couple of them. We'll have to see. But for the most part, this will be the end of the double streams for a bit. Okay? So welcome, welcome, welcome. Today, two streams lined up for you. This first gameplay stream that we're about to start up in just a few minutes here will be the conclusion of Mighty Number 9. The spiritual successor to Mega Man / Rockman, the game that there's so much controversy about over the internet right now. The bottom line is this: I played this game yesterday, and as I was playing it, I had to question what is up with all the hate for the game. It's quite simply because I played it, and, you know, I played it honestly, I played it objectively. And is it a perfect game? No. Is it the best Mega Man game ever made? No. But is it a $20 indie game that seems to be the spiritual successor to Mega Man? Kinda, yeah. You know, a lot of the things that a lot of people had been saying about this game on the internet don't seem to hold true, at least in my personal experience. Now, maybe I'm maybe I'm the exception to the rule. Maybe I, for some reason, am having this amazingly better time than most people playing this game. I don't know, but some of the things I'll give you a perfect frame of reference here. Yesterday, as I was starting to play the game, okay, one of my mods named Silent Warrior, he said, "Phil, I was just watching two other streamers play this game, and both of them were having an incredibly tough time with the game and complaining that the game was overly difficult in parts. You need to go into options and change your lives from 2 lives, which is the default, to 9 lives. That way you won't have this issue and you'll be able to finish the game." And I said, well, that doesn't seem to make sense because the default says 2, I should play it at defaults. Or else I'm having an unreasonable, unbalanced opinion on the game because I made it too easy by upping my lives, right? If the game is very difficult and frustrating, then I should experience it as such, so when I review the game, I'm giving the game a fair shake, I'm giving it a fair review. I'm not reviewing a game that I've skewed because I changed the settings of the game, right? And so yesterday, on stream, I played Mighty Number 9 for about 3 to 3.5 hours, and during that period of time, I was able to beat all 8 Robot Masters and enter into and play for about 15 minutes the first of the final stages. I heard that there's actually 3 of these. There's 2 that you need to complete, and then you unlock the true final stage, okay? So, the thing is, were there difficult parts? Okay, were there difficult parts of the game? Absolutely. In fact, I will 100% agree that the game is not, throughout, of equal difficulty. Some of the boss stages seem to be way tougher than others, okay? And I don't know why they did that. Then again, if you actually look at the history of Mega Man, a lot of Mega Man games have that issue, where there's one stage that for some reason there's an incredibly long tear in it with instant death spikes and crazy difficult jumps and falls that instantly kill you. And it's, you know, it's weird because other boss stages will be just like a cakewalk, right? You just mash the fire button and you can beat the whole stage like nothing. So it's always been like that in Mega Man. Now, I agree that in 2016 to have a game that doesn't have balanced difficulty could be annoying, right? But for me, as a fan of classic Mega Man, I'm like, well, this is no different than the other games I've played in the past, you know? So I don't know why people are saying the game is so hard. I don't know why streamers are having such a tough time playing this game because I coasting through it, pretty much. You know what I mean? In addition, you know, the game does seem to have some advancements and some things that pull back from the original Mega Man games. The infinite air dash, the dashes that give you these buffs in-game, right? Definitely change up the gameplay, but at the same time, there's some things like the charging. I really felt that not having the ability to charge your gun or your Mega Buster, what be it, whatever they call it in this game, actually is a big step back. I liked the ability to charge the gun in previous Mega Man games, and not being able to do that in this one, I feel, is a big detriment. quite honestly. I think that you should be able to. Maybe they felt that that would be too similar to the original Mega Man games. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. So I'm not sure. I don't know. Right now, today, here's the deal for this stream. Okay, real talk, being fair, and trying to be, you know, an honest gamer and reviewer here. Today I'm gonna. Man, I got a frog in my throat. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. That was annoying. Okay, it's out. The frog is out. So what we're gonna do today is a full stream of Mighty Number 9. We're going to start off with the final 3 stages of the game. Now, I actually started playing the prison stage yesterday, but I died doing it, okay? I screwed up, so I have to go back and I have to replay that stage and complete it. So that's going to be objective number 1. Go to the prison stage, beat it, then do the final 2 stages of the game and finish up the main gameplay of Mighty Number 9. Alright, that's priority 1. Then, since it seems like I am going to have more time to play, alright, I'm going to check out the other modes. The game has a lot of extra modes that were unlocked by simply just playing the game, alright? Just by playing these different stages, I've unlocked a bunch of extra content. Like, there's a challenge mode, I think there was a time attack mode. There were a few different ones that were unlocked over the course of my gameplay. So, we're going to be doing that, checking all those out. The goal today is to cover as much as I can by the end of the stream so that I can give the game a fair review when I start working on it, hopefully Thursday, okay? I've actually heard that today, out of nowhere, they released a free DLC. Apparently, it's a new boss called Vermilion. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. I have not looked yet, okay? In fact, here we go. I'll actually go to my dashboard since you have something nice to look at while I keep doing pre-stream here. Yeah, I have no idea if this is true or not. If it is, that's definitely something I may do today on stream. We'll download the new DLC. We'll see what that's about, okay? So, it all depends on what's available or whatever, how much time we have. I don't know how long it's going to actually take me to finish these final 3 stages. But my whole goal here is to basically see as much of the game as I can today so that I can review it fairly, alright? And then tomorrow I'm going to work on my review and we'll see how that goes. Tonight, I will be doing a second stream. Tonight's second stream is going to be more Resident Evil Umbrella Corps. I guess they don't even call it Resident Evil Umbrella Corps anymore. Now it's just Umbrella Corps. I wasn't aware of this because originally they were calling it Resident Evil Umbrella Corps, but I think they got so much backlash by including Resident Evil in the title in the United States that they removed Resident Evil completely from the title. I didn't even realize this until yesterday. Alright. So anyway, ladies and gents. That will be tonight. Now, last night I played Umbrella Corps, and I had 0 expectations for this game. I fully expected, considering it was a $30 game, considering that it basically looked like a cheap, you know, third-person generic shooter with zombies just put in for the sake of saying it's a Resident Evil spin-off title. I had no expectations whatsoever, and when I played it last night, those expectations certainly were not exceeded. The game runs at a terrible frame rate. It starts at 60 and then plummets to like the teens in parts. Yes, the gameplay is incredibly generic. There's really nothing that original besides if you do shoot an enemy, zombies will go after them. That's about it. Everything else about the game is incredibly generic. However, after playing it last night, I don't know what it was about the game. I don't. I liked it. It was fun. It was stupid. It certainly wasn't anything that was groundbreaking, revolutionary, or anything that hadn't been done before besides the zombie aspect. But for some stupid reason, I had fun playing it. And when I was streaming it, people watching were like, this is fun to watch you stream it. We don't know why either, but we like it. For some reason, this is entertaining to us. Please play it again. So, tonight I'll be playing more. Sometimes it's just inexplicable. Silly fun is silly fun. So, since it is silly fun, I'll be playing more of it tonight for silly fun's sake. Okay? So that'll be tonight. Second stream. More Umbrella Corps. Okay? Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, since at that point I'll have pretty much covered Mighty Number 9, and I don't really want to do a 4-hour stream or 3-hour stream of Umbrella Corps. I definitely want to do something different. I think tomorrow I'm going to return to Persona 3. I've not done a major stream of Persona 3, a daytime stream, in a while, and I wish to do so, okay? I wish to actually give it that much attention, so that way, I can get a little bit further in the game, and I can get some stream help, because I'm now at a point in the game where there's some things that are confusing me, like when I can do certain S-links and stuff, and I'm kind of scratching my head with a few things, and I think that live stream interaction could actually help me out with that. So I think that tomorrow, I'll be doing more Persona 3 on stream, okay? Now, what about the weekend? The weekend is up in the air for me right now. I think I may do another Persona 3 stream at some point during the weekend, okay? I might want to do more multiplayer. And I'm kind of on the fence. Should I do more Overwatch, which I played last weekend and I really enjoyed playing it. Again, I played with characters I don't usually play with and I had a ton of fun doing it. Or should I maybe go back to a game like Doom, which I also enjoyed playing a lot? I don't know. You know, I've got basically a weekend here where I'm kind of freed up, and I don't really have a lot of time to do too much. One thing that I'm considering doing, and I don't know if any of you would be interested in this, okay? Minecraft Story Mode came out with an episode 6. Out of nowhere, by the way. Once again, Telltale in all of their wisdom released Minecraft Story Mode episode 6 a few weeks ago, with little to no warning. Now, during that time, I was too busy. I was either, I forget if it was the week before or the week of my parents' visit, but there was just no way that I could play it. I was too busy, okay? And after that, I just kind of swept it under the rug and didn't really care, all right? So, I don't know. I'm debating playing it. Do people want to see me continue on with this Minecraft Story Mode? The bottom line is, I enjoyed the 5 episodes of Minecraft Story Mode, but I was very pissed off that they decided to continue this series for more money. That really angered me. Seriously, because I was just like, what? It's bait and switch. They're claiming they're going to give you an entire season, and what they gave you was a shortened story, which was supposed to go for the length of the season and didn't. Then they started a new story to hook you, so you would spend more money to continue that story and get the real ending. So, I'm pretty angry about that, honestly. I'm upset that I have to spend more money to finish the game that I already paid for. But at the same time, like I said, I really liked it. I really actually enjoyed Minecraft Story Mode. So I'm debating, since I now have time to do it, alright, now that I have time to do it, I may actually get it this weekend and do it for a major stream. So I'm considering that. We'll see. What I'll do is I'll maybe post that up on social media as well and see what people's thoughts are about me doing that this weekend. Because I figure Persona 3 1 or 2 times, right? Because basically I got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I have 5 days to fill of streaming until new releases start next week. So maybe 2 of those days is Persona 3, 1 or 2 of those days is multiplayer, and maybe 1 of those days is the Minecraft Story Mode? I don't know. We'll see. I see some people in the stream chat are saying, yes, please play it, and others don't seem too interested. It seems to be a mixed bag. So alright. So that's the deal with the next few days. Today, conclusion of Mighty Number 9 and more Umbrella Corps tonight. Tomorrow, Persona 3, and I'm going to be working on my review of Mighty Number 9 and maybe even releasing it. Friday is probably going to be some kind of multiplayer, or it could be Minecraft Story Mode. Saturday, Sunday, Monday will be multiplayer balanced with other stuff like maybe more Persona 3, etc. That's the rough idea of what to expect in the next few days. And yeah, I will be trying to review Umbrella Corps too, although it's going to be a short review because there's not much to say about the game. Okay. What else? Not much. I really don't have much else to talk about. I think what we'll do is we'll go through our gratuitous plugs, get them out of the way, and then we'll finish Mighty Number 9. How does that sound? Sound good? Alright, is that alright? Is okay? Is that alright? Alright, so might as well bring this up yet again. Here we go. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching my live streams. Thank you for watching my on-demand videos on YouTube. You guys are awesome, whether it's on this channel, DSPGaming, whether you're watching my new review and edited content channel, KO Gaming, or my vlogging channel, The King of Hate Vlogs. This year has been great for the past 3 months, and it looks like June, by the way, update, I looked at my results, it looks like June might be a great month too, okay? I don't want to jinx it and say it is, But at least from initial results that I can see for so far, what people have been watching this month, it looks like it could be a good one, results-wise for me, okay? So, yes, ladies and gents, thank you for everything. If you enjoy this daily content that I put out for you, you want to see it continue at this capacity and continue to be just as good, if not improve over time, there are many ways that you can help support this small business, because that's what this is. I'm a small business. I don't have anyone helping me. I'm a one-man show. I always have been, and I always will be. First of all, you can spread the word. Tell your friends. Tell other people on the internet that I do daily live streams. I do on-demand videos, that I'm doing these new higher quality reviews on KO Gaming. Tell them, tell them, tell them. All right? Number 2. Please follow me on social media, as you can see right here. @TheyCallMeDSP on Twitter. This is where I post up daily schedule updates for you every single night, so you know what's going on. Every day, things could shift around. Usually later in the week, I don't even know at the beginning of the week what I'll be doing. That's where you can find out all that kind of information. As in addition to that, I do share things like what I'm doing at night, and if I go out and I eat and I have a good meal or something, I take some pictures from Instagram and stuff like that. I try to be nice and social with my following so that you're in the know about stuff that's going on, okay? So definitely follow me on social media if you can, @TheyCallMeDSP. Number 2, I have an Amazon associate link in the description of all of my videos and streams. If you already shop on Amazon.com, this is a no-brainer, and you live in the United States, all you need to do is click on that link, and then go shopping as usual, and I get some referral credit. It's not a discount code. I want to make that abundantly clear. A few people had a misconception. I wish it was a discount code, but Amazon does not offer those. But it does help me out. It's not a lot, but I get a little bit of extra income from it every month, and every little bit helps. So thank you to those of you who are continuously using it. I did notice this week I had about 20 or some items that were ordered using the code. That is awesome of you. Thank you very much for that. Number 3, as you can see right here on the screen, patreon.com/DarksidePhil. People over the years have asked me, can I donate? This is how you do it. It's not considered a donation. It's considered a pledge, because you will get something out of it, whether it's a text or verbal thank you in my videos, whether it's getting premium forum access so that you can vote and nominate things. For example, right now, patrons from the month of May are voting on a date and also posting up the games they want to participate in for an upcoming multiplayer event with my patrons. That's going to take place in early July. Okay, so that's fun. That's a good one, but there's other things that happen as well. You could also get your questions answered on my bi-monthly show, Ask the King, and that's going to be coming up on July 7th, as well as getting a private Q&A video made. I just made one for someone on Sunday, and they really enjoyed it. So you get all those cool personal perks. But in addition to that, ladies and gentlemen, in addition to that, there's also a monthly goal. And the goal this month, as you can see, is the Sonic the Hedgehog Gotta Go Fast Marathon that I want to do, very much so, okay? If we hit the funding level for the month of June on Patreon, I will be doing one of the following 3 marathons. I'm putting the voting in the hands of the patrons. They'll be voting on if you want to see a Sonic 1 through 3 Classics Marathon, if you want to see a Sonic Adventure Marathon, or you want to see a Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 Worst Sonic Game Ever Made Piece of Shit Marathon. One of those 3 will happen if we hit the funding goal, and it will be the patrons in the month of July who will be voting on which of those will take place, okay? However, I'm going to warn everyone right now. Right now, we have not hit the goal. In fact, now we're even further from the goal because a few other people lowered their pledges from last month overnight. So right now, if I checked this morning, if it's accurate, we're about $150 away from hitting the goal for the month of June. So if you like this goal, you want to see me play one of these 3 marathons, you want to have the power to vote and control which marathon it's going to be, you have to pledge in the next 8 days. It has to be before the end of June, okay? If you want to vote, you have to pledge $5 or more. If you just want to contribute, you can pledge any amount. As long as we hit the funding goal, the event will be happening, okay? So please pledge. Patreon.com/DarksidePhil. Only 8 days left. We're not there yet. I'm going to keep harping on this every day because every single month we've hit the goal since I started on Patreon. I see no reason why we can't hit it again this month. Despite the fact that I didn't have the goal set up until kind of last minute here, I know we could do it. We just got to get people to rally a little bit and talk a little bit about this marathon if you want to see it, okay? So please consider pledging if you have not done so yet. All right. Let me remove this now. If I can reach it. Okay. Now, one last thing. As you can see right here at the very bottom of my title card, my girlfriend Leanna owns her own business, which is called the Blackcurrant. She sells handmade glycerin soaps and wax tart melts. The soaps are much better than most of the stuff you would buy in a retail store because they're glycerin based. They're actually good for you. Unlike the detergent bars or beauty bars that most soap has become these days, they can't even be called soap because they don't have glycerin in them, which is good for your skin because they cut corners to save money. That's why you can buy a giant pack of them in the store. Oh, I could get 10 bars of soap for $5. Yeah, and then your skin ends up dried out or oily. It doesn't smell good. That's the whole point, is that if you want real soap that's good for you, it's a little bit more expensive, but it's also a lot better for you, and it's a higher quality product. She just launched her summer line of products, okay? Including scents such as apricot, tropical breeze, citrus energy, cucumber melon, blueberry jam. These are all new scents for the summer months. And I personally helped Leanna pick these out. My favorite one out of all of them, I think, is apricot, but cucumber melon is a close second. Also, freshly squeezed orange is a really good one, too. But they're good stuff. And people actually in the past week since she launched them have started ordering, and we're actually waiting to get the feedback. But everyone who's ordered so far, 500 orders I think she's had so far to her business, everything's been positive feedback. No one's come back and said, this is crap. No, everyone who's ordered loves it. The funny thing is, most people who've ordered from the business ended up being fans of ours from YouTube, and on a whim they try it, and they're like, holy shit, this really is good quality stuff. She just got an order for someone's birthday, a couple items that she prepared special for someone's birthday. You can do custom orders. You can do all kinds of stuff at the Blackcurrant. So please check it out, as you can see right here on the stream. Etsy.com/shop/the Blackcurrant. Give it a look. She's actually just under her usual quota for orders this month. I think she only needs a handful more. So consider ordering, not only for yourself, but gift for someone else. It's good stuff, okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's enough of me blabbing. I think it's now time for us to begin with the conclusion of Mighty Number 9. All right, I'm excited. I hopefully hope to not only complete the game today, but get enough content in here, of the other optional modes, so that I can actually do a fair review for it, tomorrow, hopefully. So, we'll see. Alright, everyone. I want to say thank you very much for being here. Let us begin with today's gameplay, and here we go.